What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Chris Wolf here, and Caleb Plant has just called out Canelo, basically saying that Canelo wants him while he's overworked. So supposedly, Caleb Plant was offered he was basically offered a fight for Canelo on May 2nd, even though he just fought literally last Saturday, and that only gives him 9 weeks to prepare. So basically, Canelo's trying to do what he did with Kovalev, and Caleb Plant mentioned that. But I'm going to actually just read his quotes. I mean his exact quotes, so you guys don't think I'm saying it. But this is what he's saying. He said, "How far away? How far is May away? How far is May away though? So that means take a month off after a 3.5 week camp, and go right back to work, right? Just so they can try and get me when I'm overworked." So you can show the narrative, then you can show the media. They make an offer knowing that I just fought, so when we say no, it seems like I'm ducking them. You control the narrative, you control the media, don't let them fool you. Like I said, I'm a world champ, a world class fighter. I'm on my Caleb Plant time. That means Caleb Plant time, obviously. So they want me to take a month off after a 3 week and a month camp and 6 week pre camp. Like I said, don't be fooled. We gonna get to him. He got fights left on his contract. Why doesn't he go after? Why doesn't he go beat Billy Joe Saunders and Callum Smith and become unified? Then I whoop on David Benavidez and become unified. Then we could fight for all the marbles. That sounds a little better to me. So obviously this was from his post conference, I believe, after he had an amazing fight with Vincent, where he basically outclassed him. But then Oscar comes out, like I said before in the previous video. Oscar comes out and basically said that Caleb Plant will never get the fight uh, with Canelo, never get the opportunity. Basically saying on short notice. He said what short notice with a question mark. And Oscar De La Hoya, he's trying to play the victim like nobody wants to fight Canelo when he's just offering shit contracts. Like, he's offered a contract to Callum Smith supposedly. Eddie Hearn said it wasn't a good offer. He's offered a fight to Billy Joe Saunders. People, they still talking about making that fight, but we haven't had any actual official date. We don't even know if it's done. Uh, he hasn't tried to go after Bidabiev. He hasn't tried to go after Bivol. Um, he hasn't tried to go after David, Caleb Plant said. What else? He doesn't. He never. They never offered Andre to fight, and Oscar claims he offered uh, Charlo a fight, but there was never any proof of that. So I don't know what to think about Oscar, but this is what Caleb Plant said. He said, "Never said I didn't have time to train." This is on his Twitter, by the way, so you can go actually read this yourself. But he said that's 9 weeks away, and the full training camp is 8 weeks. So I rest for a week and go right back to work. LOL. It's not the fight. It's not that. It's not the fight that was hard. It's not having the time to let the body rest from training camp. Don't let them fool you. And then he said they did the same to Kovalev. He did it for the money. Look what happened. Overtrained. Fans hate a fighter who only does it for the money, right? LOL. And then get mad when I don't jump on a fight just for the money. I'm a 7-figure fighter, not scrounging for pennies like most. So he's basically stating what everybody basically already said about the Kovalev fight. For example, like when me and my girl were watching the fight, I was like, Kovalev don't even look the same. He looked tired. I think there was a dehydration clause as well, but he looked exhausted. And then even after the fight, people were like suspect about the fight. Andre Ward was suspect about the fight. Uh, it just didn't look like it looked rigged. I don't want to say it's rigged, but it basically looked rigged. Let's just be honest about the shit. I'm gonna say it's rigged. I think it was rigged. Kovalev, he had just came off of like a month and a half fight after fighting Anthony Yard, which was a hella good fight and competitive fight. Yard was getting outclassed in the first couple of rounds, but then he came back, started going to body, and made it hard on Kovalev. But Kovalev won. But even Kovalev came out and said he knew he couldn't win the fight because he didn't have enough time and everything. And then he called out the hypocritical fans where they don't want fighters to fight for money, but when it comes to Canelo, they want him to jump at the money for the fight and basically say that it's his highest payday and stuff. So I'm glad Caleb Plant keeping it real. He also goes on to say that these dudes want to act like they're blessing me with the opportunity of a lifetime, knowing they're trying to yank me. I'm a world champ, come with the correct offer, not 9 weeks away when I just fought 2 nights ago. So Caleb Plant, he's keeping it real. I like that about Caleb Plant. This is why he's one of my favorite fighters, especially at 168, and why I choose him. I think he's going to become undisputed at 168. But this is like what I said in my Callum Smith video. Oscar De La Hoya, you can't keep playing a victim talking about what's wrong with these fighters, but you're offering trash contracts, like trash offers and stuff. So at least Caleb Plant, he's keeping it real. Just like many fans want boxers to keep it real. A lot of boxers agree with Caleb Plant. The only people who aren't agreeing with Caleb Plant are hardcore Canelo fans. And to be honest, it's not even like no one's hating on Canelo. It's really directed towards Oscar De La Hoya. Because Canelo, he's not saying anything, so there's nothing we can really say about Canelo. I mean, we know he did take the Kovalev fight, but we also, like, we're going at Oscar De La Hoya, but Canelo has to take some of the blame too because he is the boss. You know, if people knew he was going to fight on May 2nd, he should have been trying to make a fight with Caleb Plant sometime last year in November or whatever, trying to get it done and everything. So that's basically it. Really, like I said, most of the disagreement is with Oscar De La Hoya trying to pull a fast one. Obviously, this dude is getting stressed out and everything because he can't find a fight. He couldn't fight Murata, even though everybody was like, who the hell is Murata? He tried to yank Caleb Plant. He lowballed Callum Smith. He don't want to fight Andre. He don't want to offer Andre to fight. He claims he offered Jamal Charlo a fight. But even Canelo said there's no loyalty between him and Oscar. So Billy Joe Saunders, they've been saying that fight was being made for like 3 months straight, and nothing has come out of it. People have been saying it's 95% done. Well, I believe when the fucking offer is officially accepted, like it's official that it's made, type stuff. I'm not just taking somebody's word for it. What else? He don't want to fight Beterbiev, which is why he moved back down to which is why he moved down from 175, I believe. Yeah, light heavyweight 175. He don't want to fight Beterbiev. He don't want to fight. He didn't offer David Benavidez a fight. Who else is at that weight? He didn't offer any other fighters at 168 a reasonable offer. So I don't know what it's really not even Canelo. It's Oscar De La Hoya. I know Canelo. You could tell Canelo don't want to fight certain fighters. For example, like Andre, because he says he's too boring, which is absolute bullshit. He is. I ain't gonna lie, he is boring, but he still makes it a tough fight, and people still want to watch Andre versus Canelo. Actually, I don't want to say it's boring. I think people just think no one's really paying attention to Andre because there's not really promotion behind him. I think that's what it is. But Oscar got to get his shit together. Canelo, he got to get Oscar on board. Oscar just a shit show. Canelo might as well make Eddie Hearn his promoter. At least Eddie Hearn go do anything to make the fight. Oscar just out here half-assing, basically. But that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It would mean a ton. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah, I'm tired of people acting like they really need me. Leaping over my enemies, I have so many memories. Hope my niggas remember me. Don't bring negative energy. I see too many frenemies. Y'all not no friends of me. Don't have time for no injury. I'm like, fuck all my enemies. I've got so much energy. I'm working every day. I'm just trying to find a way.